Passionate about music.
Usher and Climax on Gaydar. Oh, hang on a minute, before we go anywhere else. We interrupt this broadcast to tell you...
Professional underwear model Craig McCormack
has just entered the building.
That's just been captured on video as well. Producer Robin's on film credits today. He's your actual James Cameron. He's just shown his fingers to the camera, so that'll be a delight if you're a pervert and you want to have a look at that later. Oh, his face is on there, don't worry. No, with love.
So, gay shame. Now, this all comes from an interview that Will Young gave to the Metro the other day, talking about the fact that he felt shameful as he was growing up for being gay.
So that's terrible.
It's awful.
And it really shocked you, this interview, didn't it? Because you kept going on about it afterwards.
Yeah. Matthew Todd has written a piece that's gone in The Guardian today, which concludes, in the week Anne Widdecombe and her hard-hearted friends, including the former Archbishop of Canterbury, have come out in force with such zeal to demand that couples in love should not be able to get married, it's an overwhelmingly positive thing that people like Will Young acknowledge the damage that they and their type have done and continue to do. It's only once we have this discussion that we can begin the process of healing, says Matthew Todd.
We have got Lee Howe in the studio here, and we were all talking about gay shame. And when you first realised, was there a bit of gay shame? Because if you've grown up with that, and this is what the Velvet Rage is all about, if you've grown up with people saying that's not good enough, and you've got all this prejudice from, parents or from people on TV or silly like Anne Widdecombe.
Absolutely.
Did you have it? Did you?
Well, my dad was quite not homophobic, but because there wasn't any gay people around, he certainly had his own opinion on it, and it wasn't. But then as soon as I came out, his opinion obviously totally changed.
Because he knew someone who was gay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we were speaking about this a minute ago.
Yeah.
And I think the defining point is straight people don't need to come out and gay people do.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Which obviously then puts you into a box to make you feel that you're probably not wrong, but
there's something different about you.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Do you know how the Velvet Rage came into being?
Right, this is his book, which is a self-help book, which is fantastic. Everybody's been talking about it.
So many comments about how great the show is. Johnny Ball has tweeted, "Hi N-Debz, the Velvet Rage should be compulsory reading for all gay people. It helped me and countless others." The Velvet Rage is written by this guy, Alan Downs, who's a therapist. And do you know how he became so famous?
Go on.
Just wrote this book, and word of mouth has sold this book. Oprah Winfrey, one of the shows on Oprah Winfrey's show, her boyfriend left her for another man. And she was so distraught, she picked up a copy and begged Oprah to get this guy on the show, and said reading The Velvet Rage was the best thing. It helped her through everything. Then Oprah got him on the show, and the book became huge, and it's changed people's lives. And it talks about how we've got self-loathing and why we have self-loathing, because people just go from relationship to relationship, sleep around, and they don't actually tackle the problems head on. And it's absolutely brilliant book.
I've got an email that's coming here, 07766 112 449 on the text.
Deep, isn't it?
Email studio@GaydarRadio.com. Good morning, N-Debz, says Sean in Billinghurst. I don't have a problem with my sexuality, but I can see it sometimes in my boyfriend, especially, as you say, when we're saying goodbye in public. Never a kiss, just a mate hug. However, I do think sometimes I dig my heels in and begin to look at the normal lemmings going about their business. So I get annoyed how people can try and make us feel below them. Maybe one day someone will physically take offence to be showing affection to my partner in public, but that's their problem, not ours.
Exactly.
And so say all of us.
You see, the thing is, there are loads of gay guys and girls who hate themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they're gay. It's such self-loathing.
Well, depression and people who attempt to take their life is much higher in the LGBT community. This is a well-known fact. And why is that?
But this also sort of goes around to, and what I'm about to say could be a little bit controversial.
But
out
of your mouth.
This could be, the thing about how gay guys really look after themselves, sort of a body perfect, so it's sort of body dysmorphic disorder, but then also, the high infection rate amongst HIV about guys who don't protect themselves, don't look after themselves because of self-loathing.
Self-loathing, What's the answer? What the hell is the answer?
Could be, I mean, I don't know. There's no stats for that, but that could be,
07766 112 449 is a text number. You can tweet us.
Should I faint? Should I cave QVC? Oh, carry on!
And I'm just going to carry on.
Carry on!
Passionate about music.